Yo, this morning, this woman was talking about how hard it is to be a parent. She was complaining about the sacrifices. She was complaining about how she's always tired, complaining about how the children get older and become selfish and autonomous, and how the more she gives, the more they take. And then she said they don't even appreciate nothing. Then she was like, why didn't anybody tell me that being a parent was so hard? I don't have time for myself. I don't have any energy for myself. She just went down this whole litany of problems. And it was a very long list. Now, I raised 3 children. But I just want to say everything this woman said was true. But it's how you perceive it and how you respond to it. Because everything she said was true. There was a season when my children were selfish. There were years when I didn't even sleep. You know, just like my ex-wife, we were tired, burned out, spent all our time, all our energy, all our money, and the next morning you have to do it again. But everything this woman said was true. But this is my rebuttal, because I don't regret any of it. My kids are grown now. I don't regret any of it. Even after the divorce, me and my kids, we're still friends because they know what I invested in them. But that's what I just want to say. Everything this woman said was true. But here's the problem. If you don't invest that time, energy, money, blood, sweat, and tears, if you don't pour that into children, what are you going to do with it? You're going to pour it into a job that's going to fire you or lay you off. You're going to pour it into friends, and you know what friends do. If you have 2 or 3 real friends, it's a miracle. You're going to pour that energy into somebody's church, and they're just going to use and abuse your time. I know a woman who did that. She was on call for the church 24/7, and they never paid her, never thanked her or anything. You're going to pour that energy into something. You're going to pour it into college and get 15 degrees, and you may or may not find a good job. What are you going to do at that time? You're going to pour it into a social club, a motorcycle club? There's plenty of ways to entertain yourself in this life. Plenty of ways to entertain yourself. There are plenty of distractions in this life. But my thing is this. I would rather invest in something with an eternal reward, with an eternal return. Because my children pour joy into me every single day. Nothing else on this planet can do that but God. What else are you going to do at that time if you don't have children? Now, if you just don't want children, this is not for you. This is for people thinking about it. This is for people who are considering it. This is for people who have young children now. People who may get married tomorrow. Now, if you just don't want kids, this video is not for you. Because if you've never had them and you don't want them, it doesn't matter. You're going to have fun traveling, getting money, whatever. That's cool. But for the people complaining, the people who agreed with her video, crying and regretting your children, I don't understand it. One of the greatest joys I ever had was raising my kids. And yeah, it was hard too. Trust me, it was hard. But what else are you going to do? Because I watched my children win football championships. And I was their trainer and their coach. I took my boys to the gym, lifted weights, swimming, taught them how to play basketball, football, everything. I taught my daughter how to play basketball. My daughter, her artwork hangs all over my apartment. My daughter's a painter. I bought her first paintbrush, her first easel, her first canvas. I invested in that, and now my house is full of my daughter's artwork. I didn't go to Target and buy pictures. I didn't go to JCPenney and Home Goods. I didn't do any of that. When I needed artwork, I called my daughter. So every time I walk into my house, I see my daughter's artwork hanging on the wall. That is an eternal reward because of an early investment. And this video is getting super long. But I just wanted to say, what else can pay you back forever other than children? Now, the obvious answer is getting money. That's cool. If you don't want kids, this video is not for you. But that woman was complaining, and everything she said was true. It is a tireless work. Sometimes the kid's not going to thank you. They all are different. There's not one parenting book that applies to every child. All 3 of my kids are the same, but all 3 of them are also different. I bought my second son, I bought him a guitar, drum set, beat machine. I watched him make music. That's a great joy. My oldest son plays the piano, runs track, football, all of that. I mean, it's an eternal reward. Me and my boys go to the gym and lift weights now. They're grown, but we still go to the gym and work out sometimes. That's a great feeling. Your children will pay you back forever. I don't regret one day. I regret my mistakes, but you know, God is good. But there's no greater joy than that. This weekend on Father's Day this year, I spent 2 days with my daughter. Shopping, eating out, chilling, having fun. Helped her invest in some new art equipment, and she's still painting. It's an eternal reward. Anyway, long video. But yo, kids, it's worth it. And what you get back, like I said, it's eternal. It's a joy. You can't even explain it. You will always be happy. You'll never be alone. And what else are you going to do with your time, energy, and money? You're going to invest it in friends? Your friends are going to betray you. That job's going to eventually lay you off or cut you. Tell you to take a pay cut. If you don't invest this time, energy, and money into your children, what else are you going to do with it? You could buy a few cars, but your cars don't love you. You could buy a few motorcycles, your motorcycles don't love you. So anybody thinking about it or considering it, I'm always vote kids. My kids kept me young. They kept me in shape. I was their football coach. Like I said, I played basketball with my daughter, all that. It's all good. And I'm not going to lie and say it's easy, but nothing on this planet is easy. It's not easy being alone either. Children give you purpose. They give you wisdom. They keep me young. Like I said, I was my son's football coaches for years. Trained with him, ran hills with him, lift weights with him. There's no greater joy than that. And no, it's not easy, but nothing on this planet is easy. It's not easy being alone either. God designed this planet a certain way, and I think we should stick to his design. Because God knows the eternal reward versus the material stuff that really don't make you happy anyway. But anyway, make your choice. I choose kids. I don't regret none of it.